It's been a while, 164 days for anyone who's counting. For Lennon Miller, life now feels radically different than it did when he last pulled on a Scotland jersey. Forced to pull out of the squad through injury for the defining World Cup qualifiers with Greece and Denmark, the 19-year-old's last appearance in dark blue remains a cameo role in the nervy win over Belarus on October 12. He'd been an Udinese player since completing his record move from Motherwell in the summer, or, at least, he was at the Italian club back then. The teenager didn't kick a ball in his side's first 4 matches of the season. By the time he rocked up for that double-header, he'd featured in just 3 games for Costa Rangec's side with a combined 124 minutes of action. And this coming after he'd been the first name on the team sheet at Fir Park since breaking through. To the uninitiated, it looked like his career may have taken a wrong turn. In reality, it was all part of the grand plan. They have a structure, they have a way they do things, and they've done it for many years now, his father Lee explained. I think Lennon spoke to Aaron Hickey when he first went over and was in the squad with him. He actually said to him, "Listen, be patient because it might be 6 months and you won't be in the team. You might feature now and again once you're up to speed." I thought he was up to speed. I thought he was ready and was good enough to play. But they want you to bed in, do your Italian lessons, do this, do that, get used to the whole surroundings and then you're in. So, we kind of knew that. Everybody was saying, "Listen, why's he not playing? That's a terrible move." All the stuff that comes along with that, it's just white noise. For any player signing on the dotted line at a Serie A club, the commitment to the cause must be absolute. Unless you are already a bona fide superstar, there's a process to be gone through before your employers will even consider you ready. Training-wise, he's doing well, he's up to speed, Miller Sr. added. He's bulked out. He's on a strict diet. He was in Fat Club when he first rolled up there and you're like, Fat Club? But it's just a totally different way of looking at a footballer as a person, as a project. He's their project and we've always known that. So, hopefully, he kicks on and plays as much football from now to the end of the season. The midfielder is starting to reap the rewards for trusting in the club's methodology. He's made appearances from the bench in the past 4 matches and is now knocking on the door to start as Udinese seek to move up from 11th place in the table. When he started at Motherwell, he was thrown into the deep end and he kind of never came out, his father recalled. He was always a player that played. So, for him right away to just be benched, you're like, wait a minute. Mentality-wise, he's had to shift. You just have to think, I need to work, get my head down, do the programs, do your healthy eating, do this, do that, and it's totally changed the way he's looking at being a footballer. Whereas all he was doing, before, was just going and playing football. There's so many different areas to it. He gets most of his meals prepared for him because they want to know exactly what you're fueling your body with as you're an athlete. No disrespect to Scottish football, because I don't think it will ever change. But a lot of managers try to come into the Scottish game and go, right, here's what you're eating, here's your days off, you don't go on nights out, that's it.